Hello guys, Josh here and welcome to the new season where we are starting off obviously in the Premier League, but obviously before we get to the pre-season, obviously I want to sim these games, make transfers, as well. So we have just under 40 million. I've already done everyone's contracts, so no one is going to be run out this season. So, except from these two. But he's already ours, but he's out on loan. And obviously I tried, but wanting more money. He's like fourth choice keeper. It's not really worth having him about, to be honest. So yeah, I'll probably just attempt to sell him, to be fair. So while me, I might as well put him on the transfer list now. He already is, never mind. So yeah, this is a team. Already two positions I can improve on is right back, right wing. Actually, well, three technically because Buddy Shield as well, centre back. But already, the thing is, right wing obviously needs improvement. 73, Ahmad, obviously he'll turn into a beast within the next 2 seasons. Buddy Shield again, he's young. He can obviously develop. Tanner, again, he's quite young. Like, they're all young, which is the thing. But I do need a backup right back. So Tanner could possibly be the backup right back. I'm sounding like a very good right back. But I want a new right wing as well. So they're the two I'm going to focus on right now. Then obviously in January, if I've got money to sign another centre back, I'll probably do that. If not, the next season will probably be another centre back. But yeah, it's a team before any changes. So let's get started. Let's get into the first game. Sim the game. So what we're working with against Fulham. If we win this, then we're chilling. If we lose this, then obviously we need to improve the team. Especially against the big boys, Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea. The big boys won't be messing about. And the fact is, I've just mentioned Arsenal as one of the big boys. Maybe in FIFA. But yeah. So obviously, this season is about improvement, which every season pretty much is. Considering that the first 2 seasons we smashed the league, and then obviously in the Championship when it starts to get hard, we was it third? Became third, so it wasn't really too bad. But I'm expecting at least mid-table, if not above. If the last season's anything to go by, we always get points somehow. Even against some tough sides, we always get some points out of it. That is in own goal. I thought that was just an absolute nice shot from Musiala, but it was an own goal. That's one of the only few own goals I've seen in FIFA 21. I think I've seen 2 own goals in my whole FIFA 21 career. So yeah. As well as with the bench, like I said, obviously we need to replace Cole, who is the current backup right or full back. We definitely need someone decent there, which I think Tanner could be there, but he's worth over 20 million. So I think the smart thing to do is probably move him on. But yeah. Also, another money maker move, which I've actually thought of. Is we signed a right winger, right? There's a right winger in mind who currently costs, I think it's 35 to 43 million. Who's on my transfer list. He's only 20, I think it was, or 19 or something like that, and he's 79 overall, I think. So what I can do, I can sign obviously him. I can move Ahmad to the bench. Sell Ibrahimaj. That's another 6 million from Ibrahimaj. He's not worth that much. Then obviously by next season I could obviously sell Ahmad or the new right winger. Was by then that right winger will probably be like 83 overall, and be worth it'd be worth dosh, is what I'm saying. So obviously, if we really need to, I can sign him right now, sell him next season, and then use Ahmad for the next season. That's just a money making move though. But obviously, if we do decent, come mid-table, we might not need to make that money. So I could buy him and keep holding him. That's always on the cards as well. But there's obviously one right back in mind, who I'm thinking of. I'm not gonna lie, there isn't really too much difference between him and Tanner right now, other than passing. I'd say pace is about the same, defending is about the same. Just the passing, it's like 15 more passing than Tanner. Obviously, which means crossing, it'll be much better at. So we can actually use the right back to get forward and help with the attack. That's going to change our game, to be honest. Which is the reason why I want to do it, but I don't want to sell Tanner. Cause if he gets injured, if Vidal gets injured, if like any fullback gets injured, Tanner's always a very good option. He's done well for the last 3 seasons. But yeah, I think it's time we move him on. Then obviously next season we can always buy a backup right back anyways. We're 2-1 down. Jack Harrison gets the final goal. So yeah, I'll have to figure out if I can actually afford both of them, even if I sell Tanner. I think it's going to be like the price for the Tanner and the new right back are pretty similar. I think Tanner's worth a bit more, so that way we can make some money. Okay, so I tried to make one signing, which is the right winger. I'm currently 10 million off. I'm 5 million to give them what they want, but obviously I have no wage left, I have no transfer budget left. And Tanner is actually worth, I think it was 4 million extra. So obviously we can pocket that 4 million and sell Ibrahimaj, that's 9 million. So we've got the money to sign the right winger as well. So yeah, and definitely next season though, we'll definitely buy a decent backup right back. If not, buy just a first choice right back and then move either Badiashile or Mengi to the bench. To replace Hayden. And then as well as I want a striker as well to replace Achari. Don't get us wrong though, Achari is decent backup, but his finishing's capped. I think it was 83 finishing. So I want a decent backup right striker to replace him. Then obviously eventually, so that keeper will probably be that keeper forever. Hayden will obviously be either Badiashile or Mengi. Casido will eventually be someone else, don't know yet. Achari will be someone else. Cole, I want it to be Tanner, but it can't be Tanner. Lancaster will probably stay there. Ibrahimaj will be Ahmad. We'll probably Lancaster, so it'll be Ahmad, Lancaster, someone, Mengi or Badiashile, and then probably the same keeper. If not, someone else. But there's 2 keepers I've got in mind which will definitely help our squad. So maybe next season could be a keeper and a striker. Because Butland is, I think he's 30. So he's pretty much capping at his overall limit. So definitely a new keeper to replace him will be good. Like I said, 2 in mind. There's one is a very good option, very expensive. Both of them are young as well, but one's very expensive. One's I think it's like 60 to 70 million, and the other one's like 40 million. So obviously the 40 million one is more appealing at the moment, as well as he can obviously grow into wherever overall he is. I haven't really checked his potential. But this pre-season is going not in our favour currently. But it's looking like the first player we'll be signing is the right back. Which right now doesn't really seem, the best option, because obviously, to be fair, we're conceding goals but we aren't really scoring at the same time, so we're struggling both ends of the pitch. But I definitely think right wing and right back this season, just strengthen the right side, because left side, Vardiol and have Marin, both of them very good players, as well as Preston in the midfield, just to connect that little triangle. Whereas the right has, Ahmad, who's good, but you're obviously developing into someone better. Tanner is decent again with Bellingham, which that whole triangle is more of a work in progress than just being decent right now. So, that's why I want to just improve that right hand side, make them all decent, because by the end of the season, obviously Bellingham will be very decent as well. So, to be fair, I think that Casido role could possibly go to Gravenberch. I think that'll be a very decent backup centre mid for Preston and Bellingham, to be fair, because he's actually taller than Bellingham. That's offside, isn't it? Yeah. So, but that all depends if he's actually in my save or not. I don't think he is, but I'll have to obviously check after this. But our first actual goal, I don't really count own goals to be our goals, even though technically they are. So,
accurate pass upon accurate pass. A deft clearance, and that will be all for this game anyway.
And 2-1. This is not really going in our direction, but yeah, we'll have to obviously sell Tanner first before we can even get his right back. And then we go, how much are they willing to spend? 12 million. So he's worth 28 to 41 million. That is actually mental. But it's maybe do it at 33 million. Let's negotiate for 33 million. I think that will definitely be, a decent offer. So obviously remove the player. Then 33 million. They probably won't do that. Why do they actually want to do this so much? Can they not afford the players? Is that why they want to just, what I'm saying? I don't want this guy. I don't know who he is. Yeah, but I'm not dropping the price. 33 million. There you go then. Don't want your Kenk left winger anyways. Okay, now another game against Braga. So, yeah, could this be 3 games and 0 points? But like I said, we definitely need to actually sell Tanner before we even attempt to sign the right back, which is what I want. So, yeah, everything just relies on actually getting transfer offers, to be honest, which is the thing. Oh, was that Preston? Yeah, Preston as well. Almost scoring a banger. Hold on a second, one of my mates is phoning us.
Sequeira. Sergio.
Okay.
And here's Galeno. And they know they need to stop him.
Okay, so I'm hoping right now that obviously Fulham lose. But then again, I think even if we do come third, we're probably going to be out.
And look at the celebrations.
But I'm not too sure how these pre-season
Goal of the game.
things work in FIFA, to be honest. I don't really know.
Bellingham.
Like, I've texted him, but he's phoned us.
Can he convert?
Right, I'm going to move, just bear with us.
To feed on for the attackers. Preston. Traore. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Singh. Creative look about this. Real danger. And just the tackle that was needed. He's found a pocket of space. Will he play it in? Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Singh. It's with Sequeira. Lundstrom.
Right, that was an absolute yikes. To be honest.
No possibilities in the centre. Oh, they've lost it.
Right, but we're 1-0 down. Obviously, it's not ideal,
Galeno. Terrific block.
but
30 minutes left for play in this
what more
match.
can you do?
And dispossessed.
Plus, I need Ibrahim Marsh to actually get sold as well, to actually sign the right winger.
And
So everything we actually rely on
promising
is to sell players first.
to whip it in here.
I suppose I could sign the right back, and then obviously once the right offer comes in, sell Tanner. Then use the profit for him to obviously to sign the right winger. But it's looking like our pre-season is about to end early. That's what it's looking like.
Perfect tackle. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. How about the cross? Fruitful looking attack.
Yeah, so it's looking like our pre-season tournament has not ended the way I wanted it to be honest.
Fabio Martins.
It's like actually like the easiest tournament as well,
Sergio.
with like the second best money. So
That's a nice looking ball. That was going to be
and it's completely blew up in my face. Is the best way to put it.
And just the 1 minute left in normal time.
Could be an extra 9 million, I think it was 10 million,
Superbly read and executed.
which means I could have kept Tanner, but yeah. So obviously I'll come back once the transfer offers are in. So literally a day after that, the loss is Ibrahim Marj for 6.4 million, which I'll definitely take that, to be honest. Definitely take that. Okay, so now we're just offering for the right winger, since we've actually sold our backup right winger. They aren't really moving on the price, which is the problem. I'm also just try and chip away, try and make sure that the price goes down. It's saying that it's non-negotiable. Also, if our clip ended a bit soon, I do want to, obviously leak my transfer list and everything. So Joseph Fernandez, I'm pretty sure he can go up to 90 plus potential. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's like 87 potential, I think it is, around there, but obviously with the training as well, it can go up to 90 plus. So let's give him 25k. double his money at Sporting. Signing bonus. Let's give him. I don't really know how much I offered in these signing bonuses, because like that, like I don't really know how much offered, but there we go. That's what. Okay, so that's Joseph Fernandez in. Just look at the stats there from Ahmad to Fernandez. He's a lot better, other than obviously shooting. But I'm pretty sure he's taller as well. Actually, he's shorter, don't matter. I thought he was taller. But, he's younger and he's better. So, but obviously Ahmad can obviously get better as well, which is just, everything's lining up to what I want to do. So next up is obviously to sell Tanner. Then bring in the new right back. Once again though, you'll see that there's not much difference stat-wise between the right backs, other than dribbling and passing. That's the only main difference between this Tanner and the new right back I want to sign. So real quick, I'm gonna go put the training on for Fernandez to actually get better shooting, and I'll work on the right back deal. Right, so we've got a Europa League qualifying round against a team I've not really heard of, to be honest. I'm not even going to sim it. I'm going to quick sim it, because Crystal Palace is our first game, and we're very close to actually, to the start of the league. Which, everyone's getting transfer offers other than the actual player I want to sell. So, yeah, we might have to obviously sign the right back next episode instead of right now. So yeah, obviously I want to start the actual Prem all the one episode. So Palace will be next episode, the first game in the Prem. Fernandez debut for Carlisle. So big games ahead. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please do smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.